studio talk. Studio talk. The camera's there. All right, guys. Just kind of talk about a quick update that that I found out yesterday, and I don't know how many of you know, and I want to kind of go over that here briefly. Oh, the ring light's on that. Oh well, just kind of go with the things. Have a few people come in and just kind of just talk. We're not out fishing. We're not out fishing. We're in the studio, and we'll see what happens here. I hope the audio's okay. I have a new microphone that I've had for several months. I just haven't used it, so you'll have to let me know how to gain and turn it up. Hey, what's going on? Illfish. John Parker is in the house. What's going on, John Parker? Guys, let me know how the audio is. I am trying to use it's a kind of a cheap microphone, like a studio microphone. I'll show it to you right here. I'll turn the camera down. I don't want to move it too much, but it's right here. And I want to see how it works. If it's going to work for Chunky or if it's not. Thumbs up. Good. I appreciate that. I did get the plosive, the pop guard on there. So that should help out. Sounds great. Good. I did kind of play with it. I've had it, believe it or not, for a couple of months. Over a couple of months. I just haven't, just Chunky's always doing something. Woo, Big Slim 91 is in the house. What is going on, Big Slim? Hadn't seen you around, or maybe I just miss you. I know you're a huge supporter. Hello, Mr. Chunky. How's it going? Hope you're... I'm having a great day. As a matter of fact, I was thinking about going out fishing today, and it's a little cold, a little chilly, and just didn't want to push it. Clearview Outdoors, what is going on? Thank you so much. Thank you. I think I paid like $40 for this microphone, and, it's not... I was thinking about getting something even better, but... You know me, I don't like to be sometimes in studio, but we're here. If that bothers you guys, the blinkiness, we can just lock it in on red. Let's see if that works. Let me see here. Greetings, big fan. Cheers, appreciate that. Thank you so much. Haslife is in the house. What is going on? Let me see here. Wait, hit the microphone to make sure it. Oh, yeah, good point. Make sure hit the microphone to see if it's working. Let's see. Tap. tap. That's a good point. Appreciate that. Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear something? Let me take off the plosive. So y'all should be hearing pop. You're like, stop doing that, Chunky. Stop playing. You play enough on the bank. Potomac River Monsters, appreciate you coming in, brother. I was watching last night, just not. No. You know what, Big Slip? I do that to so many people. I do. Absolutely. What are you doing? Well, check this out. I don't know if y'all know this. We're playing Michael McGrew. We're playing in the studio. Not doing anything. Check this out. I don't know if y'all know this. Some of y'all are kind of new to the YouTube thing and the live streams. I would say about 2 years back or maybe a year. I don't know when YouTube did an update, and it was absolutely a horrible update where let me see here. Didn't you talk and play? Yes, I did. All right, check this out. I want to get to the point. Touch someone's name. And now you can go directly to their page. I guess YouTube took that away because too many people were doing like sub for sub, which is a really bad word to use, but we're gonna just use it, okay? You can tap on their name. I see it here on my screen. Tap on the name, and it says go to page or go to channel. You can sub or you can look at their channel. So that's pretty cool. They brought it back. They're fishing in gold. What is going on, buddy? Haslife is in house. Appreciate you coming in. Where is the water? The water is 17 minutes away. We're just a studio talk. So anyways, I heard about it yesterday. I thought it was pretty cool that you can go directly to their page. So on the chat, and if you see someone that you think that has a YouTube channel, you want to check them out, tap on their name and it's going to say go to channel. And you can see right away if you can see if you want to subscribe to that channel. So I think it's pretty cool. They used to have that 2 years ago, and that's how many channels grew very fast. Here's the downside to that, guys. A sub for sub, it's gonna fail half the time or even more. The percentage is terrible. You'll have people subscribe to you, and overnight they'll just drop you. As a matter of fact, I think I had like 8 people drop me last night. They entered for the giveaway, and they're like, "See you later," and so I think it's a good idea, like the subscribe mode, to put like a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Kind of make them work for it. Make them think about unsubscribing, because that way, if they want to comment again, it's just not an easy subscribe and then comment. So Ernie, what is going on, buddy? Thanks for coming in. So I don't know what we could talk about. Someone had talked about yesterday. He's not in here yet. Bugman was asking the glue that I use. I have gone through so many different types of glues. Hold on, give me a second, guys. When I talk about glue, the glue that holds down my high reflected tape, okay, I use several different colors. This is the silver. This is the one that has the most reflection back. Why don't you do giveaways? Why don't you pay for the shipping and we'll do giveaways? We can always do giveaways. So this is the high reflected tape. All right, and I've had so many problems with the high reflected tape popping loose, coming loose. I have used all different types of glue. I have used this one. I have bottles and bottles everywhere. Greenwell, appreciate you coming in, buddy. Do not use this one. Okay, I'm just going to talk really quickly on all different types of glues that I've used to hold down high reflective tape. Now, when you get this high reflective tape, this silver, it's extremely sticky, and you say, "Oh, it's going to hold just fine." It's going to hold just fine for one fishing trip, but it comes up. High reflective tape has too much memory. Anyways, to get to the point, the one you want to be using is this one right here. This is the one that I've noticed that has worked the best. I mean, I feel bad because I have done rod giveaways and I've used bad glue, and I'm sure the high reflective tape is coming up. As a matter of fact, I have an Uncle Lou rod right here. I'm going to show y'all just so y'all can see what I'm talking about. I need to fix this rod right here. When you use the wrong glue, this is what's going to happen. You see how this high reflective tape is coming up? It's coming up right here. And that's an easy fix. That is an extremely easy fix. I'm sorry, guys. This is all the glue, all the tape that you need. You would get just one little drop, one little dab. Rub it up and down, and then you put blue tape, and you wrap it and you let it sit for, if you can let it sit for 12 hours, even better. And you take off the blue tape and it's on there. It is on there. 55 amazing people. Appreciate you. Brittany and Rick, appreciate you coming in. Hello, friend. Yes, we're all friends. Appreciate y'all, guys. Down East Tackle, appreciate you coming in, brother. I see you all the time in here. Tommy, we're getting for you. What are you laughing at, Haslife? What are you laughing at? Let's talk about the new rig that I used last night, and it worked. Both of them worked. I heard on all right, this studio is not that big, guys. I have trouble. All right, I'm gonna knock stuff down here. I'm coming. All right, we back in here. Lone Star Lounge is in the house. Appreciate y'all. So the main thing that I want to talk about is that you can start going to people's direct channel on the chat, so you don't have to wait for someone to put the link. If you want to see if someone has a YouTube channel and you hear me say, hey, you know what, that person just got a big fish, or that person had an awesome stream, and they're in the chat, you don't have to wait for that link to come by. All you have to do is touch that person's name, touch the name, and you have the option to go directly to their YouTube channel. YouTube had taken that away for a couple of years. Many people were abusing it on growing their channel too fast, but you know what? You got to do what you have to do. That's just plain and simply. So it's pretty cool. Just want to talk about that. Many of you that are new to the YouTube, world, y'all didn't know that existed at one time. So it's back. It is back. That's only for moderators. No, anyone can do that, I believe. Help me out there, Mac. I hope I'm not wrong. All you do have to do is touch their... Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm giving false information. But anyways, I went back to the Carolina rig. Michael Murillo says, Chunky, go back to Carolina. Go old school. Just see if it works. And it does. It does. And I just had... it works for me. Yeah, because you're a moderator. Maybe you do have to be a moderator. Not now. Let me see. Not now. Anyone can. I just tried it. So did it work? I guess it's not working. My bad. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm giving false information. All right. Anyways, bad update. That's just chunky. So anyways, these are the owner hooks. I really enjoy using these owner hooks. Someone who isn't a mod, please try it. Yeah, Cody, I'm sorry. Someone's saying that you cannot. You have to be a mod. I went to several different live streams, and I'm pretty sure I wasn't a mod yesterday to some of those. And I was able to do it. So now they're telling me you cannot. I like it because Yes, that's exactly right, Michael Greenwell. You don't have to leave the stream, and then sometimes you if you don't pay YouTube Prime, then you have to go through the 30-second commercial or the 30-second ad or whatever YouTube throws at you. You're exactly right. Yeah. So, anyways, someone was asking how did I put this bead on there, and I'll be honest, I would not recommend it the way I did it because it's extremely dangerous. I mean, we can do a rig. I mean, if we have nothing else to do, I mean, but you run the risk when you're pushing it down because you have to go over through here and you have to push it down and get it down this way. You're gonna say, well, why don't you do it backwards this way? Well, it's because of this tagging right here. You'll never get it through there. So, anyways, it's just stuff that I'm always trying. When I see something from Stand 2 and Stand 3, I saw it on their. He did it to hold his stinger hook in place. His line went down to another hook. He used it down here. I did it to cover my knot. But anyways, I think it looks cool. I love it. The studio setup, digging the studio. Yeah, I've had this for a long time. I just don't come in here and do anything in here. But you have to be a moderator. I just tested out. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, guys. So there's the update. You have to be a moderator. So. As y'all notice that I am adding a lot more moderators just because, and I just hope that y'all never abuse it. You know, like I said, I don't wanna block anyone unless 100% necessary. We can do a timeout, but block people that are spamming and just complete trash and just talking nonsense. They're out of here with the heartbeat. But Alvin Lewis is in the house. Appreciate every single one of y'all. I'm trying to see what I can do here. Sometimes it does, sometimes it does. Okay, all right, guys. So I don't know. We can tie a rig. We can tie a rig off the res. What is going on? Appreciate you, brother. Man, I really did enjoy. Look at this once again. I kept talking about this is my rod that I wrapped with that diamond wrap. Man, this is I'm really digging this one. I am really digging this. I mean, it saves me a lot of time from doing all that. I mean, this took a lot of time too. It took me about 4 to 5 hours to do this wrapping, which kind of takes me about the same amount of time to paint a rod. But to paint a rod, you're there in segments. You have to let the paint dry and then come back, and then you're adding so many coats. You always run the risk of it dropping. And then where do you buy your sinkers? Good question. He's in my description. Brad Cardell. He goes through Facebook. I use these. I absolutely love them. Now, when you earn current, does it hold well? It does not. It does not. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you have a swivel here and you have a swivel here. Now, he did buy a extremely strong swivels. The only downside that I have with this, it doesn't spin as smooth as other ones. It has kind of a, I mean, what does that mean? That doesn't mean anything. But anyway, there are smoother. When I do order more sinkers, I will probably ask him if we can look in. Well, this is not too bad. I've had other worse ones that are just show us your skunk cat, Michael Murillo. Oh, I have to go inside the house. Oh, I don't want to leave the chat just running here. Oh, I have to find it. I thought I had it in my truck. So this is the sign that y'all see in on the bank. I have a shelf here. I drilled a hole so it can sit up there. A lot of you don't know that we do have trophies, and I hate to admit this, but Haslife did help me win these 3 trophies. Plain and simply, he did. Chris Flores, sorry for this thing being in the way. I just can't do nothing about it. But well, we can move it this way. Here we go. Chris Flores from Muddy River Catfishing invited me, Palmetto Cats, and Steve Douglas to do the Give Back tournament. And those that don't know what the Give Back tournament, stay tuned, guys. I don't know if this is gonna go on again or not, but it was a huge success, and a lot of you don't know what that is because I know a lot of you weren't here. But that Give Back tournament is for those 4 YouTubers. We do a live tournament. We're fishing at the same time, and we're raising money. And all that money that we're raising through super chats, it was all converted. All that money was converted into prizes, and then we gave it all away on Palmetto Cat's show. I'm talking about, I don't remember if it was $3,000 or $4,000. It was a lot of money. I'm talking rods, reels, fishing line, anchors. We gave away thousands of dollars in prizes. We won. This is the Chunky Cat Fishing. What is this? This was small fish. We caught the smallest fish between me and Haz. Once again, I will give credit to Haz. We were a huge hit. We were just laughing on the bank, having lots and lots of fun. We did get small fish. We also got big fish. We got big fish, and we raised the most super chats. Let me tell you, Palmetto was creeping on us on that one, and I hope if it happens, boy, guys, y'all gonna have to help us out if it happens. I don't know what Chris wants to do, but anyways, we won the most super chats. I think we raised, oh, I can't remember if it was $1,600 or $1,800. We didn't keep a single dollar, not a single percent. And Ricky Creations, the same guy who made this sign for me, he donated these signs. He made them. So there was 4 trophies to be won, and we won 3 of them. We won 3 of the 4 trophies. We were so lucky. Small fish. What I can't remember. We did get big fish. I'm not sure if this was small fish or this was most fish. Oh, anyways, we got 3 of the 4 trophies. We did go up against Chris Flores. It was all for fun. Chris Flores had a miserable day that day. Muskrat, thanks for coming in, brother. Recreations is an awesome. Oh yeah, he's awesome. He's amazing. He's absolutely amazing. So he does these. I put this shelf. It sits here, and yeah, Steve Douglas was out there competing, but it was all for fun. Raising money to give back. That's why it was called the Give Back Tournament. Oh, I don't know, guys. What do you want to talk about? Let me read chat. Maybe we can. Skull Rush is in the house. Muskrat, appreciate you. So your show either ran long or you started late. But I was driving home and I saw Epic on the show. Greenwell, appreciate you coming in, brother. Jeremy, 100%. So I don't know if y'all knew about this tournament that goes on. It was the first year, and now I'm over here trying to figure out how I'm gonna pay the taxes on that. There was so much money raised. I'm like, oh boy, how am I gonna take care of the taxes? But we said we would, and that's just part of the show. Show us your skunk. Yeah, I don't know where it's at. I love the diamond wrap too. Absolutely love it. That was Michael Murillo's idea, and I'm just so glad. I mean, that he gave me the idea. Let me see here. Okay, now we're getting fancy. Let me tell you, man, guys. I picked up this microphone several months ago. It's a cheap one. I'll be honest. I did want to get the Blue Yeti, and I think I paid $40. I don't want to lie, $50 to do the whole thing. I mean, it's probably the cheapest of the cheapest arm that you can have. It came with this plosive protector, and it's been here. I'm like, Chunky, you haven't done anything in the studio. You have to see if it works. You need to start doing videos in the studio. How to tie rigs, how to do something. So, but I appreciate you, Kevin, coming in. Recreations, thank you, Big Slim, for doing that. Recreation is an amazing person. I don't know. Let me see here. We can do this. We can tie a chunky rig. Why don't we do that? With a custom chunky spook. Bam. Check this out, guys. This spook, believe it or not, comes blank. I don't have any blanks with me. But these are the ones that you can get on Amazon. You know, they don't rattle. They rattle just about nothing. But if you want your bait to be suspended, 760, thank you so much. Appreciate you coming in. But I added the high reflective tape. I mean, this takes a lot of time to do high reflective tape. The black is pretty simple. I'm trying to see why aren't these eyes painted black? I'm like, did I paint this one or not? I did. I see black. I see black on this side down there. I'm like, man, this looks too, like the eyes are not painted. What is the best bait for cold water? Catfishing. You know what? That's a great question, and I'll leave that up to chat. Me, I will continue to use eel if I can find eel. Carp will be number 1. And then white perch would be number 3. And I always get the question, why not shad or chad? No, shad. Chad. It's because we just can't get it. We cannot get it. We can't use cast nets. And even if you could use a cast net, it's nearly impossible to go. Now, we could use gill nets. I could be on my boat and set up a gill net. But I need to see videos. I've never seen it been done. Nephew, what is going on, nephew? Hey, dropping like much love. Appreciate you, official Austin. Thank you so much for coming in. Tie a double. Wait, Granny not a knot. Not understand what you're saying. Tie a double. We could do the famous spook, which y'all love that, or we could do the simple one that we did. Why don't we do the simple one first? Here's a question for chat. What do y'all like to use for leader line? This is Berkley Big Game 50. And I'll be honest, if you have no nicks on this, you're gonna do just fine. But look at all this memory. Look at all the memory what comes on Berkley Big Game. I think that has to be #1 complaint with using Berkley Big Game. Of course, this is 50 pound, but even their 30, 40, it all does the same thing. Bugman, I was waiting for you to come in, buddy. Listening while driving. Yeah. Really quickly. I kind of thought about you when I decided to go live. You talked about how do I hold my tape down, my high reflective tape. This is silver. I got some yellow over there. I have some green over there. Anyways, I talked about the glues that do not use just any super glue. They're not going to work. Do not. This is the one. Let me just get to the point. I know you're driving. This one. So after you cut your wrap, you always want to kind of go maybe halfway around and just put a dot. I was junky. Okay, I just didn't understand. This is the one you want to use. Gorilla Pin Glue. I've done giveaways on some rods, and I feel bad because Suffolk Superior, it's good line. Yeah. So if I do it at CADCon, I'm going to CADCon for one reason. I'm on a mission. If I get the CADCon, that's my goal. If I get the CADCon, I plan to come with the free. Listen, a free spool of slime line. And if I don't come with the free spool of slime line, it will be the biggest disappointment for Chunky. So it would be the biggest disappointment. So this is the glue that this is the one. I have all different types of super glue, and I noticed that this is the best one. So why don't we do a Chunky rig? Anyways, I've noticed that I like for leader lines, I prefer the clear, just because I don't know, it just the knot cinches better. It's the same exact line, same everything. This is just. Sorry, guys. This is the high vis green that I use, and this is the clear. This is good stuff. Now, I recently did actually start using actual leader line. I tried 80. Me personally did not like the 80. This I really like the 60, and I might even go down to 50. But this is working way better than the 80. And there's a huge difference from actual leader line. I want to show you this. Well, I was going to say it has no memory. It bounces back. Well, I guess it does have memory, but it has a whole lot less memory. I know it's tied different. Much love, Brother Chunky. A lot is going right now with me and the family. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, nephew. Yeah, I love you too, brother. Love you. Take care, and we're those that believe in prayer. If y'all can pray for Austin, that would be amazing for his family to get through tough times. All right, leader line. We're gonna tie a chunky rig, and then maybe we'll give it away. I always cut way too much. I end up always cutting off about a foot, which is wasteful because I hate to say it goes to the trash. So I use this, but I also have these little scissors. These little scissors work pretty good. I just, bam, we can do that. All right, then we're gonna do a stinger hook on this one. And here's the thing is, and if you did, I just don't have any J hooks with me right now. This is just me speaking out loud. I'm new to the stinger hook industry. This is gonna be your main line, and your stinger hook usually goes like this, backwards. Proud chunky member. Yes. Stay tuned, Poppy. Stay tuned. I got something coming up. Coming up for the members. So this is my main thing. My belief, and maybe y'all can confirm this. Just if Muskrat or Greenwell is still in the house, I believe that your stinger hook should not be a circle, should be a J. That is just my thoughts. It worked for me yesterday. Yesterday, one of the catfish, I had the bait up here, and down here was a J, and his mouth, instead of biting the bait up here, he got caught down here on the J. I could not believe it. It wasn't a foul hook. He was actually hooked, and the bait was up here. So, anyways, let's just die. Let's do a double a double rig. So here we go. Everyone knows these knots. I'm not here to educate you. I'm just here to have fun in studio. I lost kind of the... I don't even know if I can do the bead. Well, we'll try a bead, see if it works or not. Poppy with the $4. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, y'all are awesome. Y'all are amazing. Oh, man, you're awesome, Poppy. You are awesome. So, let me see here. What color do we have here? Now, I highly recommend not doing this, all right? And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this bead through this big eye. And when you start doing what I'm going to do right now, Fins and Fines, what is going on, Fins and Fines? As a matter of fact, you came to mind today, to my mind, because on the news, they want to make some huge buildings, set computers at a old Civil War area. So how I do it, and you're gonna say, Chunky, don't do it because you can easily catch your finger. I wet it here, and I have to put a lot of force to push this bead down through there. But anyways, we're gonna try. We're here. We're live. Why not? Let's just get hooked. Hope I don't regret this. That would be so bad. I know Michael Murillo's about to send me a message like, "What are you doing, Chunky? What does this bead do there? It does absolutely nothing. It is a nightmare trying to get down." Look, I'm trying to push it down, and it's so tight. So tight. So anyways, the reason I thought about you is because of your metal detector. I bet you that place has been... Man, it's... Yeah, like I said, I don't recommend y'all doing this. Watching from work. Watching from work! Oh. All right, anyways. We're not going to do it. Too hard, too tough. All right, next. And now I'm becoming a huge believer on stinger hooks during the wintertime. I see the short bite, the bite so weak, so gentle on these catfish right now. Here we go. I don't know how far y'all put your stinger hooks, but I'm gonna put mine a little bit closer. And I've heard that they should be crossed like that. Not like that, like this. Here we go. Here we go. I'm your Huckleberry. I just love that name. Ooh, never read the book. Never even heard the book either. But here we go. Always watching from work. Always watching for work. All right, appreciate you. Bam. So let me explain where I got this bead idea. Once again, I'm going to repeat. I'm going to give, fair credit was from Stan. Stan runs this bead, and he puts it right here. He puts it right here because he likes to line up his hooks just perfect. He says that it holds his hooks a lot better than this and than this knot here. To me, I really don't care. I just let it hang there. My bait goes up here. This is the stinger hook. If you're interested in Oh, okay. Yeah, it was just on the news. People are really against it because it's an old Civil War. They want to build big warehouses where they just want to have computers there. But they have one out in Ashburn, and that thing hums. They have so many ACs keeping those. I'm talking about huge memory computers. It is humming out there. I mean, you can hear for miles how much ACs they're trying to keep that building cold. Chunky, my notepad is... my notepad is out! Woo, man! All right. My bad. Chunk, what do we do next? Oh, let's do rattles. Let's do some rattles. I'm not giving away my glass beads because I don't have very many glass beads. But here we go. From here, what are we gonna do? What color? All right, let's do an orange. I already forgot how to tie this rig. I have so many things tied up. So here we go. That's where we're at right now. Now, I normally, which I'm running low, I normally put these glass beads, and I don't recommend you spending the money. I think just because, listen to the sound. That one's just a little bit, they just sound cool. Anyways, people say, go to the dollar store, Chunky. You can go get these a lot cheaper. You won most fish. Thank you, Palmetto. You must have went back. I couldn't remember. So we did get small fish, big fish, and most super chats. All right, you did get most fish. All right. I couldn't remember which one we weren't able to conquer and take all four. But We'll see. We'll see what happens if it's gonna go on this year. All right, this is where we're at right here. So we're at. He's like, we got most fish, buddy. Woo! All right, here we go. You know what? I think it looks better if we add another bead. Let's reverse this. Hold on, guys. Let's back it up. Oh, look at this sinker. Brad Cardell does not have. These are 6.5 ounce. 6.5. I did add these clips, but I taped them down. I always fear these clips. I do not trust them. I always fear that they will open up. I put electrical tape here. I use this when we have high current. You got one on rod 3. Let's go. Let's go. Money, 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 money. All right. So anyways, let me back this up real quick. Let me fix this mess that I'm making here. Green bead. 75 people just here. I appreciate y'all guys. I mean, I'm just at home on the sofa. I'm like, let's go in the studio. Let's go do something. Let's try this new microphone. Let's try the new microphone. Bead. I'll show it to you here in a second, guys. This is not rocket science. This is just how I do it. No, I'm dropping my stuff. Let me see if you get 10. Oh. City project will face serious. Not sure what that means. All right. I get so nervous when I'm in here trying to keep things rolling and going. That's just me. You know me. I'm always a nervous wreck. All right, so this is where we're at. We have stinger hook. We have the bait hook. This is where I would put my bait. During the wintertime, I think that catfish like the short strike. You might have a chance, but I think you're better off right here not doing a circle hook. Circle hook's up here, okay, up here. Just my opinion, guys. I think you're better off with the J hook here. Chunky Froxter's in the house. What is going on? Appreciate you coming in. I can drop PayPal link. If anyone wants to send some money, sure. If you want to do that, I have no problem with that. All right, so this is where we're at right now. Just bees and whatever. And let's do a chunky. This is a customized by me. I actually bought this on Amazon. They sell them for a pack for 20. 20 of these spooks that come clear. I painted them black, and then I did high reflective tape. They don't rattle just about nothing. That's why I always like to add extra rattles. I went in and out, in and out. This one, I'm not going to put tape. So what I'm going to do here to keep this spook in place, I'm just going to go on a simple overhand loop just one time. You could do a double time, one in front, one in the back. Right here. I normally do one like this, which people say you shouldn't do that. It kind of puts pressure, and you always run the risk, but you have 60-pound monofilament. And this should keep the spook up on top, like this. And I will add a swivel. I'm not going to put a sinker because I'm not shipping a sinker. Yeah, I guess we could. It's going to charge me anyways $3 or $4. What do you think? I'm not giving away my 5 ounces. Should we put a 4 ounce on here? We're going to give this away, guys. You want to put a 4 ounce? A 4 ounce or a 3 ounce? I have plenty of 3 ounces and I have plenty of 4 ounces. Which one? My 5 ounces, I take care of my 5 ounces. That's what I mainly use. Once again, you want to pick 3. Oh, 3 ounce. Oh, I'm surprised. I am surprised. That's what I normally use. 4 is fine. 4 is fine. We got the 3. Yeah, that's 2, 3. Oh, we're kind of, so far 3 is winning by 1. 3 is winning by 1. But I'm going to speak to, yeah. Oh, I'm surprised about 3. I'm going to get some more of these from the boat. When that tide is ripping, this is the Justin Kayak. He paints his red. I did the same thing. See how well, I know it's a bigger, went back. So we got a lot more 3s came in at first. Those are the ones who were caught up. Yeah, we get a lot more 3s. So we'll do that. We'll do the 3 and then we'll give it away to a lucky winner. We'll give it away. So I'm not going to make it too long. We're going to put a 3. They're not painted. They're not customized. People ask me, how high do you suspend your bait? And that can vary, guys. I'll be honest. From the boat, when I'm on the boat, if I suspend my bait off the floor, this keeps your bait on the muddy floor. All this does, anyone who's new, all this does is rattle a little bit, and it suspends your bait off the muddy floor. That's all it's doing. when I'm fighting a fish, in my rods, y'all know how much wiggle they have. I have a hard time netting a fish when this is long. But I prefer it to be long, like from the bank. I would say about 18 inches. So we'll do. I'm not gonna do an exact measurement. Here's my knot. I love my knot. I absolutely love this knot. Okay, let's do the knot. We're gonna go in. Okay, I put my finger here. Finger goes here, then I go back through the loop. So we have a loop right there. That's all we have so far, okay? Now this is where I hold my finger in place right there. The finger, I have a loop there. I'm gonna go about 3 times right here. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'm gonna take my finger out. I am gonna take my finger where I have a loop. I'm gonna go back through right here. Okay, now this, you better wet it. If you don't wet it, you're gonna ruin your line. You're gonna risk it popping off. You gotta wet it. It's a very, very hot knot. Very, very hot knot. And then you just kind of slowly cinch it down. Cinch. That's my knot, and I will never use anything but my 2 knots. Chunky only uses 2 knots. He uses a snail knot, a knotless knot, and whatever you want to call this, whatever you want to call that. Now you got to make sure you cinch it down really good. The problem I want to stop using 80 pound. It wants to kind of bunch back out. As long as you tie this knot right, I would put this knot up against anyone's knot. Anyone's knot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it. Ooh, man. All right. Man, I'm thinking about going fishing tomorrow during the daytime. After I take the kids to school, we might. I still have my bait. My bait's in the truck. It is in the truck. I didn't even put it in my fridge because it's cold over here. We are solid. So we're losing people. That's sweet. Better chance for y'all to win a chunky rig. Oh, I don't have my second phone. How can I pick a number without moving? I hate getting up and just moving around. Man, we lost everyone. Everyone is gone. No one wants a chunky rig. Nobody wants a chunky rig. All right. All right, I gotta go get my phone. You're gonna have to give me... Jesse, what's going on, Jesse? All right, give me 45 seconds. 45 seconds. Chunky will be back. All right, I'm back. Whew. All right. Appreciate it. Good to see you in here, Jesse. Good to see you. Appreciate you, brother. Mr. John Parker's in here. Lone Star. All right. Let me I just tied a chunky rig. We're gonna give this away, guys. We're gonna give this away. Rule number 1, there's no crying. Okay, I'm gonna have a few people that's gonna double we're gonna go whoever verifies who the winner is. We're gonna pick one number. You're allowed to pick only one number. 1 through 200. Wait. 1 through 2, let me put it here. Whoever is closest without going over. 1 through 200, only pick one number. Start now. There's no crying. That's right. Start now. Someone push start. Or whenever I see the first number, it's going to be valid. There we go. No. There we go. Eric Flores is the first one. I'm out of breath just walking. I have it here. It's already here. It's already here. We'll leave it open just for just hopefully a minute. That way, if they weren't subscribed, they had to be subscribed for a minute. You can't subscribe at the last at the last second. Just that's not how Chunky works. Chunky don't play that. 1125 is only pick one number. 1 through 200. for a chunky rig. One of this. I'm surprised y'all picked 3 ounce. I really am. All right, give it another 20 seconds, and then that's it. Yeah, smart. Yeah. Oh, I think we got most people already came in. They put their number in, and that's it. Whoever's closer without going over, you cannot be over. If you're over by 1, it does not. You're not closest without going over. 10 more seconds. 10. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Someone push stop. Stop. Oh, real time. You barely made it in time. I think real time. I need someone to push stop. There we go. I'm your Huckleberry. No number after Huckleberry. My turn. Nothing's in the count. There we go. The winning number is 118. 118. If y'all can have a couple of people go back and verify who's the winning champ of a chunky rig. This has a lot of customization. This has I painted the spook black. I did the high reflective tape. Yeah, any number that came in after Mike Turner and Huckleberry is the winner of a chunky rig. I might be using, I believe it or not, I might not be using these too much. Recount Bandit's from the UK. I don't know if I'm sending it to the UK. Maybe I should have kind of clarified some things up. Yeah, I'm not. I was complaining about spending $3 or $4. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Yeah, Frogster. Yeah, Frogster. I don't know what it would cost me to send to the UK. I don't think it's worth it for me to send. I can send you stickers. I'm not sure if I already sent you stickers or not, but we can either do it again or you can gift it. What's the word? Anyways, you can give it to someone that's in here or whatever. We could you pick. Or some people might say, you know what, Chunky, I will pay for the shipping. We can always do that as well. I mean, it's up to you. I will pay postage. Ooh, fins and fines. Are you serious? There we go. Can you send it? I believe Fins and Fines just said he would pay the shipment to you, Frogster. I'm okay with it. I just want to make sure that you're okay with it. John, I'll take care of John Parker. John Parker has chunky rods. He's solid. He's solid. Chunky, did you get my note about? Yes, I did. Bugman, and I believe I responded back to you. I just said absolutely, my friend, something like that. Okay, now you're home. You're home. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to do that, Mr. John Parker, but I just want to give Frogster that Bob said he would pay for shipping. Yeah. Let me just make sure that Frogster, what she wants to do. Frogster's a huge supporter, man. She's from the UK also. We have a lot of amazing UK. I also saw Martin from the UK as well. I have no idea. Response. You know what, Bugman? I just learned how to respond back to PayPal. Then last night PayPal was pretty good to us. It was good. I mean, I'm glad that you were able. Those that decided to give money through PayPal, YouTube doesn't. There's no way that YouTube can take that. Wait. You take it, Frogster, but thank you. Okay, Frogster. So I will get back with Bob later, Bob. I'll just kind of send you a screenshot of what I paid for postage. Thank you, Vince. If I now I can have a chunky. Yeah, you can have a chunky rig. Not a rod, but chunky rig. Yeah, I'll send this to you, Frogster, along with some stickers in it. Thank you, Bob, for doing that. Thank you. And and that's pretty good because it's gonna let me find out how much it does cost to send something overseas. You know, just get an idea. I mean, I don't know if it's $10, $15. It's not that bad, but if it's 20, 25, you know, we'll see. It's just good education there. I have no idea. Oh, yeah. So these are some of my old rigs right here that I've taken off because wintertime, I'm just switching it up. Here's the downside to the chunky rig. Here's the downside. And this is an absolutely beautiful rig. Okay. Look at this hook. This hook, in my opinion, and if Muskrat and Greenwell are sitting here, they're going to say, oh no, I think this hook is way, way too big. It is just enormously too big for wintertime catfishing. It's a 10-aught. But there's no way of me taking off this hook. I cannot take off this hook and put another smaller hook because the way I rig it. This is an Uncle Lou spook. It's absolutely amazing. It's got the electrical tape holding the line in place. The fishing line right here, you can see the line right there. That's what holds the line. This doesn't have that little swivel in and out of the loop. And then I put the high reflective tape. This high reflective tape is amazing. Amazing, 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 amazing. And then it has a weird knot. Bugman, I'm going to make a rig. Giant cats. Yeah, try it, Bugman. Ever since I went to the Sandy Cooper chunky style rig, I love it. I have a hard time going back. Last night I did have 2 or 3 of my rods with Sandy Cooper. No, I'm sorry, with Carolina rigs, and we caught a fish on it. So, as a matter of fact, Lee Evans was talking about, Chunky, maybe you want to switch over, remove the Demon Dragon, leave your bait during the wintertime on the floor, and that's what I'm doing. That's exactly what I did. Some of my rods just had the Carolina rig. The rod that I caught on my high reflective tape. That's a huge. I just want to give a shout out to this company. I don't even know who. Kitty Chasers Outdoors sent me this tackle thing. Of course, I've already modified it, but it came with all kinds of stuff. I believe it comes with these clips, I think. Or unless these are Uncle Lou, but it did come with dragging. So I do have a few dragging sinkers whenever I get my boat to drag. And those hooks were in here. I even have this style of stuff here. I mean, I'm sure y'all know what this is. Can't believe we have 68 amazing people in here just watching. I'll show you another chunky rig. Here's another one. This one is same thing, too big of a hook. That's why I took it off. What I could do is start over, cut the hook out, unwrap everything. But I can unwrap this one. This one probably cannot because it's got the high reflective tape. And that's glued down. That is glued down right there. And you're going to say, Chunky, why do you do that? Well, I just do it for the show. That's the only reason I do this kind of, I call it Mickey Mouse stuff just to kind of make you laugh. And that's what it really is. That's all it is. Make a video on every rod and reel. Oh my goodness. Make a do a video on every single rod and reel that I have. Oh man. I don't have tremendous amounts, but we can go over one of my favorite rods that doesn't exist anymore. We can start with that one. Who can tell me what this rod is? Who can tell me what this one? This rod was one of my favorites. Come on. Who can tell me? I kept it. I had twins on this rod, and I do everything by pairs. And when I have one missing, when I don't have a pair, I have a hard time just using one. Ernie wouldn't know. Ernie hasn't been around that long. Ernie has not been along. Come on, someone has to know what rod this is. We don't have none of my old schoolers in here. Muddy River, no, this is not a Muddy River. No, Jesse, you've been around. I don't know if you knew what, None of y'all know. Yes. Fins and Bob just said it. Fins and Fines just put it on here. This is the Happy Gilmore. When our good friend Kevin came down. He came down from the Carolinas. He came down in his wife's car, and I lent them like 3 rods. He took several of my rods, and I think it was 2-piece, and he cast it as hard as he can, and this thing went flying out, and it popped the line. Most time when you have your top piece go flying out, your line, your monofilament saves it. You're able to bring it back in, and no, it did not. And believe it or not, this rod, it is a whisker seeker. It is a whisker seeker. And when I called Whisker Seeker and I said, hey, man, part of my rod is it flew off in the river. They're like, oh, we'll send your top piece. No. I was like, no. You don't understand. It's a chunky rod that cannot be duplicated. I need another rod. They're like, okay, we got you. We got you. This has glow in the dark. This has glow in the dark paint. I'm talking about like 5 coats. And anyways, I just kept it. I kept it. Now this, not many people have seen this. And I have something kind of planned on this rod here. I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to promote anything. Y'all gotta check this out. This one, this rod has been customized. It's already been like 2 months, and I have black lights in here, guys, and trust me, this rod is probably gonna be one of the best looking rods under black lights. One of the best looking rods. I got this rod from Bass Pro Shop. It is, I believe it's their brand. I think it's, what is it called? The Mad Cats? Something Cats. And it's only made to throw like, I think 2 or 3 ounces. But I customized it. Check it out. It's got the orange on top, orange paint. It has never had line through it. Because once you put line on it, you're like, oh, this rod is amazing. Amazing. It's got the orange on top. It's got yellow paint, and then yellow high reflective tape. It has the green, the Cat Max. It is a Cat Max rod. I believe it's only a 7-foot rod. And then I always love to put high reflective tape. Mr. Catfish. No, I think, yes, King Cat. Yes, yep. We're on a roll. Come on, catch up, guys. Y'all are too far on the stream. You gotta help me out. People get wrenches when they're like helping me out, when they're caught up on the stream. Jody's in the house. No, we're not giving this away. I have plans. I just don't want to promote it, and y'all will find out later. Yeah, here's the original color. That's one thing you always need to do. You like the green. Oh man, you just can't see. My lights are on, but anyways, at nighttime. If the lucky person, whoever ends up with this rod, I will ask them if they want me to fish with it. The only problem is once you fish with it, and you put monofilament through this eye here, it does rub off some of the clear coat, some of the paint. Another part that gets pretty beat up pretty quick. This part that sits in that my clear tubes, when it's in the clear tube waiting for the takedown. Most of the paint on my rods get the paint taken off here. It doesn't matter how much sanding, how much primer I use, it gets chipped off right there. But this has never had a reel put on here, because that's another thing that gets paint chipped off a little bit here and a little bit there. Yeah, I have something big coming up with this rod. There we go. What kind of rod is it? Someone just put it in there. King Cat, I think they said. King Cat, it's a Bass Pro Shop brand. It's made to, it's probably more for like a channel catfish rod. Has a lot of action, which, you know me, I just 2-piece. It's a 2-piece chunky, I love 2 pieces. My Sumo 1.0s they are 1-piece. 2-piece. Yeah, 2-piece. Yeah, it's a 2-piecer. Anyone who wants to paint rods, a really important thing is before you start painting, you should always put it. Oh, I haven't even taken off the paint. I gotta be careful with this stuff. I don't want no nicks. I've taken care of this rod way. You see how I have overspray in there? You see that overspray? Where's the eye? Right there. That's a really easy fix. How to get that overspray? Of course, you could put like a little ball of tape in there to minimize that. All I get is about. No, this one's a 7-footer. All I get is a screwdriver, a screw, like a 3-inch screw, which I have it up there. And you could just go in and out, like up and down, and rub the inside of the edge, and that paint comes right off like that. I don't want to force it in there, because once you force, that in there, it's gonna make a mess. So I need to clean that up. Even has a higher reflective tape down here. So it's got the paint, and that's another part that gets beat up, is the paint gets knocked off here. But it's got that high reflective tape here. It's got the paint. This is paint. And I even put high reflective tape right in here. I'm always just doing something weird. Check out this pattern right here. I'm starting to do all my rods that have this double cylinder here, this double paint there. Let me see here, Jeremy. You might lose service. Chunky, my favorite show, man. I'm here, Rustic Outdoors. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you, brother. Thank you. 81 amazing people. No, we're having people come in like he's holding a rod. No, we're not. We're not giving this rod away right now. We're not giving it. I am giving it away, but I'm not gonna push people. I just want to kind of keep it at that. Tiger Musk is in the house. What's going on, Tiger? Congratulations on hitting. You only needed a few, and I'm glad you got it. I mean, you probably would have got it by today or tomorrow. Oh, we're gonna get that right away. In chat, no, fat boy. Anyways, if I mention how I'm gonna give it away, it's gonna take something away from someone else. But anyways, I still have that. But we do have the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. We do have that. If Uncle Steve, which I know he's a man of his word, he said yesterday that he would send me a rod. For every fish that I caught, he would send me a rod. And I told him that I needed some rods for giveaway. So as soon as those come in, we'll see what I can do. I'm not sure if I will paint them, because painting is a lot of work. This is a lot of work, but I can do it. I can do it in my house. This has got the diamond wrap. Now, the high reflect tip is not cheap, but if I buy a roll, I can do 2 or 3 rods. So this has got this is the one I had yesterday, the diamond tuck. Who remembers the EO head rods? The original Whiskers. Kenny, are you going live just here in a bit? DMV will be going live, guys. If you want to see live fishing, he has something scheduled. If someone could please put his link. I enjoy always watching live fishing. Make sure y'all check him out. He's scheduled to go live here in about 20 minutes. I'll probably be shutting this down here shortly. Yeah, in a few minutes, brother. Yeah. Make sure y'all go check out some live fishing. I know that I'm always looking for someone to be live. Believe it or not, I tune in. You do remember the original eel head rod. Mike Turner, believe it or not, I was just speaking to Michael Murillo. He has the original eel head rod. And he's like, Chunky, don't you ever like wish that you could have it back in your hands? And I start laughing. I'm like, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Anyways, it's all good. It's all good. I have the other one that y'all see always, the bigger rod, that 9.5 foot, that kind of has that reddish tone, which is laying over there. I can't bring it here. This room is too small. That's an eel head rod. It's just a different wrapping. Curtis is in the house, guys. Anyone who's just coming in, we Chunky tied a rig, and Chunky gave this rig away. We just tied a chunky rig. They most of the chat requested a 3 ounce. Someone in the UK, it's Frogster, not someone. Frogster in the UK won it, and Bob from Fins and Finds. If someone can also put Bob Fin and Finds link in here, would be awesome. He said he would pay the shipping to go to the UK. This spook is from Amazon. Comes clear. They just don't rattle very much. That's why I add more rattles. But I did do high reflective tape. This under a light and directional light, it looks amazing. It looks amazing, and it has a stinger hook. What is going on, Chris? Thanks for coming in. What are your plans for YouTube channel? What are my plans for the YouTube channel? I'm not sure what the question is. In other words, continue fishing. Well, I thought I had breaking news, and it's not so. So anyone who is a moderator, okay, let me just say this. Anyone who is blue, and if you want to see as someone who is in chat, blue or not, you can, only the people who are moderators can go and hit their name, and you can go to their channel. Kind of like old school. I thought everyone was able to do that. I was corrected. Only people who are moderators have the option. Let's just say that you don't know Mike Turner, okay, and you're blue, and you want to go check out Mike Turner's. You hit his name, and then you have the option, go to his channel, and you can see if you want to, if you want to check him out, if you want to give him a hook set, if you want to subscribe to him. I thought everyone. So my thing is to continue doing what I'm doing. I wish I would get better at like making like videos. I have thought of doing like videos here in my studio. When you hear studio, this is my workshop. I have painting equipment laying everywhere. It's a big mess, but it's a wall. This is my wall here. Okay, this is we went over this. This is where I have a shelf here. I have a small table with the black cloth. Maybe I was showing off my new $40 microphone that I picked up from Amazon. I've had this for several months, and I have not used it. So I'm like, Chunky, use it. See how it sounds. Things are not always perfect when you're first doing something. And I don't know, how-to videos. I think people would how-to. I mean, it's just how I do things. It's not the way you should do it, but it's just people like, Chunky, I want to check it out. It's like I just talked about showing how I tie knots. My knot is very, very different for most people. And if you're just coming in, I'll show you how to tie my knots. I have a hook here. Let's do it with the green. Maybe the green will show up a little bit better. And you might, what's the knot called? You know what? There's just so much in between what that knot is, that knot is called. We never hear the end of it. But this is, well, I don't, on hooks. Let me just say this. On hooks, I do the knotless knot. Okay, we're gonna do that. Everyone knows the knotless knot. Okay, I'm not gonna try to educate you. Go to the front. I come down and hold it down. I kind of hold it here. All right, everyone knows this. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do 8, and sometimes I do 10. Okay, and then I come in through the backside. That's the important part. Okay, it's coming through the backside. And you're gonna say why? Because when you pull, you want to make sure you get that hook set pull. You know, when you reel in, you know. So it's the knotless knot. Everyone knows this. These hooks, I believe these are one of my favorite hooks. These are the Cabela's brand, the Cat Max 8-aught. Very, very good hooks. So the owner hooks. This is what I was using last night. People were asking me, what are you using right now? I did run out. It's the owner hooks right here. You see the brand? And I'm not telling you go and buy this stuff, guys. If you have a hook that works for you, don't go changing it. Don't. It's not worth it. But they're very, very small. They're not very big. It does say 9-aught, but it's more like a 7-aught. They are not big. So the knot that I use, okay, this is the knot that I use. I use 2 knots. 1, 2 for everything. This is the only knots I ever use. Go here. Okay, do a loop. This is where we're at right here. A loop. Okay, keep that loop. I put my finger there. Okay, I can do this at nighttime in the dark. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna go 1, 2, and I think on this third one, I don't go back around on the third one. I take my finger out. Where are we at? I take my finger out and come through. Go in. You gotta wet this. Wet it. Cinch it down slowly, both sides. It's kind of, you have to work both top and the bottom. That's it. That's the only knot that I use. I don't care if I'm saltwater, freshwater, shark fishing, whatever, which I've never caught a shark, but anyways, that's the only knot. The only knot that I use. I mean, some of y'all know how to tie 10 different knots. Bam. Knotless knot. Make sure this is tight, because sometimes they want to bounce back. And that knot, that looks a little weird. It looks weird, but it works. I mean, y'all see me catch 20, 30, 40-pound catfish, and I rarely ever break off. Rarely. I do the same knot. Rusket, that's... Man, I cannot... A lot of people do that knot, but they don't do that loop around. All they do is just twist, and don't do... I do that loop. That loop, to me, it's like the best thing in the world. Absolutely the best thing. Rustic Outdoors, Bob, John Parker. Sorry, John Parker, for not having the rig set that way. I thought the UK would be nice, and Bob was open to send it that way, so that is amazing. That is awesome. Real time, say hello to real time. I like those. I really, really do. What is your knot, Real Beast, if you don't mind me asking? What is everyone's favorite knot? Big Skip. Eric's in the house. What is going on? Appreciate y'all. Thank you, Rustic Outdoors, for putting that John Parker's link. Appreciate y'all. Are awesome, guys. Thank you. I'm not sure if you already ran DMV's link. Once again, he is a Potomac angler. Can't even speak here. I can't even talk. What else? What else are we gonna talk about? One thing, last thing. And how can I say this without sounding weird? If you have not voted for the Golden Whiskers Award, guys, okay? Go, and if you know the anglers, okay? Only do it if you know the anglers, and vote who deserves it, okay? Palmetto works very, very, very hard on putting out the Golden Whiskers. Last year, you're like, what is this, Chunky? I won 2 trophies, okay? Or, you know, this is the I don't know what you call it, what I ended up winning. So this one says first annual Golden Whiskers Style Award, okay? I won this one. This year, I'm nominated for 3 awards. Not telling you to go vote for me. Go and vote for who deserves to win, okay? Those that follow the catfish industry, if someone could put the link to the voting page would be awesome. There's a lot of people who've already voted. Let me see what my other one is. Let me see what the other one is. And this is the other one that I won. I won 2 last year. Uh, First annual Golden Whiskers Award. Bank Angler of the Year. Look at that. Sweet. Amazing. I appreciate all those who have voted for me last year. And if you think I deserve to win one trophy, it would be nice. It would be nice. But do not. I don't want to make this a popularity contest. Only go and vote for those who deserve to win. Make sure y'all do that. Let me see here. From California. Absolutely, Jeff. You could get the DC license. You can get it online. It doesn't take you but 3 or 4 minutes to do it. On the phone, it wants a glitch, but you kind of just do proceed or just kind of keep going forward. The DC waters, which that's probably the best areas to fish in DC, except in the wintertime. The wintertime, it's kind of frozen over. And this year was brutally cold, so that's why we're having a lot of ice. I'm not going to lie. I vote for you. I'm not going to lie and vote for you. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you. I mean, only if you think I deserve it. That's the only thing. I don't want to say go vote for me. That's not what it's about. I do not. Just go do your part and vote. Go do your part and vote. DC fishing license, it's $13 non-residents. If you're a resident for DC, it's $10. That gap it's weird. It only used to be $1 difference. But now it's still $13, but it's only good until the end of the year. So it's not like a whole year's time. So it ends on December 30th or whatever the last day of December is. It's extremely cheap. It is the best fishing license. You've seen what can happen when you catch these fish from the bank. I mean, you've seen Has Life, you've seen DMV catch 40, you've seen No Real Loss Bex catch a 60-pounder. She caught 2. She caught a 50 and a 60-pounder in a tournament from the bank. And then right next to like a marina. You got to be careful in that area because you can get... They got caught up on boats a few times. Great job. Appreciate that. Alvarez, thank you so much. Rustic Outdoors. California license is $77. Yeah, there's just so much. Not that I live there and I hear so much that is beautiful there, but man, y'all have a lot of weirdness laws going on over there. 107 thumbs up for me being Studio Talk. Yes. $4 super chats. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let me see here. $74 for 2 poles. That's tough. 2 poles. I really Rustic is a copycat. What are y'all talking? Jody, are you starting to starting stuff? Jody's anyways, what was I gonna say? Prayers for the California folks. I mean, y'all have beautiful weather out there. Oh, so I had been fishing with 4 rods when I was how can I say it without sounding this weird? When I had around 2,000 subscribers, I would still be on the bank in DC area fishing with 4 rods. Okay. And then, as the channel went growing more and more and more, my good friend Michael Murillo said, you know what, Chunky, do what's right. Fish with 3 rods. There's people complaining in chat. Why are you doing this? And everyone is, following. So I went down to 3 rods. It was hard for me to go from 4 rods to 3 rods, but I got used to it. I really, really did. And as a matter of fact, those who saw me fishing yesterday with 5 rods, I thought 5 rods was too much. Trophy Seekers Outdoors, what is going on? I appreciate you coming in. You had an amazing fishing trip yesterday. That was amazing. That was awesome. So yeah, if I go back tomorrow to like the Virginia waters, probably 4 rods. I think 5 is just too much. Fat Boy Eric, welcome to the Chunk Crew. Yes, you came back in, brother. Thank you. And I hammered those people too. You hammered them too. The people started trouble talking about why is Chunky using 4 rods, and the other people catch more fish and they're only using 3. So whatever. Yeah, they're Mike Monroe is good. Those are the ones that get hammered when they just want to start stuff. All right, I gotta drink some water, guys. Give me a second. Congratulations to Frogster once again from the UK. Our sister from the UK won the Chunky rig. Anyone who's just coming in, we're not going to give another one away. Just let I did tie this rig live. I had this spook, and there you go. We did the number game. I had it open just for a short time, for under a minute, because those who have been subscribed. Hooked Up Catfishing. What is going on? Thanks for coming in so much. Hello, everyone. Bank Fishing Adventures. Nice name. Like it. How's it going? 187. What is going on, brother? What is going on? What is going on in here? Brian B, we're just talking. We're just talking. We're just in here. We showed off the trophies that we won. There was 4 trophies to be won on the Give Back tournament. HasLife did help me win the 3 trophies. I got to give HasLife credit. We won. There was 4 trophies. There was small fish. We won small fish, the smallest fish in the tournament. We won the biggest catfish that day, and then we also raised the most super chats. And you're like, what? You know, you're like, why are you bragging about that? Because all the money that we raised, we gave it all back away. It was all converted into prizes, and we gave it all back away. Of course, after YouTube took their chunk out. The only one we didn't win, that Palmetto one, it was 4 anglers. And y'all might want to listen to this, guys. I'm not sure it's going to happen again. It was the first year that happened last year. It was 4 anglers that were invited. It was Chris Flores from Muddy River Catfishing, which let me just show you Muddy River Catfishing rod. Bam. This is Muddy River. This is the blue cat rods. Here and here. I'll show you some more rods that I have all bunched up over there. I got to be better organized. Muddy River Catfishing, Steve Douglas, Palmetto Cats, and myself. And then we all had a Joey. At that time, I don't even think Joey existed. The name Joey. Pontoon Jody. Welcome to the Chunky Crew. Yes. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, man. Yes. I'll take it. Oh, man. Let me just say there's a good thing for those that are in as a member. Appreciate you being in here. Can we see this gun? Oh, Fat Boy, I gotta go look for it. And I hate to go in the house. We can go over some rods here. Why don't we? If I can remember, look at all that. Look at all my rods. There's another one over there, right there. Okay, so y'all know the new rods. Okay, those are the new ones here. I'm gonna touch them here. The ones that you see like this, these are Sumo rods, 1.0s. They're 1.0s. I just did the brand new high reflected wrapping on them. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can do this without making a mess. Oh, I knew it. This is an Uncle Lou rod. These 2 are Uncle Lou rods. Uncle Lou rods. This is a Whisker. No. That's the rod that Mike Amarillo's aunt sent to me. That's the tone rod. What is the name of the brand? Anyways, I forget. This is an Airbus 9-footer. This yellow one here is an Airbus 9-footer. This is another Whisker Seeker. I have 2 green ones. Whisker Seeker. Yep. These are Whisker. These are Whisker Seekers. Yeah, these are Whisker Seeker spinning. These are casting. One of the first rods I've ever painted is way back over here. Way back. I can't even. Anyways, I'm just making a mess. What is going on, hobo? I have 4 rods and only catch 2 catfish. Well, I have a lot of rods and I don't catch any catfish. Someone, Jesse, asked I should go over all my rods. And I don't know, I just run out of things what to say. These have an amazing looking under black lights. It doesn't, you really can't see it. I do have black lights, right? I have 2 black lights in it. I have one on each side. But it's got to be dark. It has to be dark. These are Muddy River catfishing rods here. Now, these right here, I have 4 of them. These 2 are casting, I believe. Oh, no, I'm sorry. These are spinning, and these are casting. These are Sumo chopsticks. These are the ones that the paint job failed on me. I had to strip them all down and start all overs again. That was a lot of work, but man, they do have an amazing paint job. These are Sumo chopsticks. These are channel catfish rods. They're fun rods, but if you ask me which one I'm enjoying right now more, these are Sumos. Those are Sumos, and so is the one y'all saw yesterday. Okay, this is a 1.0. Okay, very thin rod, almost like you could not that I bass fish, but you can almost use this rod as let me see here, Chunky on TikTok. Like, these are mini. CV, what's going on, buddy? This is the Sumo rod 1.0. These are chopsticks. Right there. Where are we going? And I'm not, I have a little shower here, and there's rods laying all up in there in my shower area. We have plans. We showed this one off. We have plans for this one pretty soon. There's the famous Palmetto Cats Where's that's the Happy Gilmore rod up there. And then these are also Airbus rods. These are Airbus rods right here. I don't know about this rod. I'm having mixed feelings on the 7. I love their 9-footers. Everyone knows my 9-foot Airbus rods. Okay, these are my 7.5 foot Airbus rods, and I'm gonna take them back on the boat. They had just about zero backbone, zero, and everyone knows I love floppy rods. Everyone knows that, but when we're on the fish with my tendonitis, tennis elbow, I just had a shot and I can still feel the needle inside there. It's not in there, but I still feel it. But they have a beautiful. They have like 11 guides all the way up and down. Look, you can see all the guides. Bam. There's the rods. All the way up and down. Guerrero. Where's my rod, Chunky? Which rod are you talking about? Do I owe you a rod? You're like, yeah, as a Potomac angler. If you want one, bring me one and I'll wrap it for you. Are you going to be getting a different boat? Yeah. My who wants to go see my boat? Who wants to go see the boat? Everyone knows my boat. It's parked outside. Can I buy one? 187. I don't know. There's just so much that goes into these rods. So much. But they're just here. You know, you could only fish with 3 at a time. You know, and I have not gone into my other room. That's a shower. And we have never used it as a shower. This is my work area, guys. This is my outdoor shed. Anyways, we'll see. I have 4 rods coming from Uncle Steve. He did said he would send me a 1 rod per fish that I caught yesterday. Now I hope that offer did transfer over from my first spot to my night spot. He's gonna say no, Chunky. That was at the windy spot. Ooh, man, we'll find out. We will see. 86 people in here. Appreciate all of you. John Parker, you've been here the whole time. You've been here. Did you talk about the reflective tape you showed the other day? I talked about high reflective tape and how to make sure you keep it down. Okay. I can do it really quick. Let me get the rod. It's a good point. All right. So the high reflective tape that I use, it's in my description. And I've always said, if you want the reflective tape that bounces back to the camera, that if it's complete darkness, you have your camera, your phone. Even when you put video and you have the flash on, that's all you would need. And the silver will actually look, it will blow your mind. It will blow your mind how much the silver reflects back. But what I'm going to talk about is how to keep the tape from doing this. You see it from coming back up like this? This tape has too much memory. That one can't stay down. This one stay down. I guess this is the only one. I got the wrong rod. Anyways, what you want to do is you measure it. You put it down like this. You go down. Then right before you have this little flap right there. This little flap right here. Before you go down, you keep it up. And we talked about the glues that you should not use. Anyways, do not use this. Rapid fusion. Do not use that. Do not use this. Okay, all these glues, I feel bad because I've done rod giveaways and I've sent them out with this glue and I'm sure their tape is popping back off. I finally found out the glue that you should be using that works the best is this one. This one, Gorilla Pin Glue. All you do is put a dab on the sticky part right there. You like a little dab and you work it, just a tip. You put that and you work it, not too much. And then you get blue tape. You get blue tape and you hold it. You put tape in there. You get a pin. You push it down. This is really easy. You just wrap blue tape around there. Does it get tape? Does it get glue on the out part? It does. It does. That's why you have to learn how much to put. Do you see how this one wants to come back up? I can easily fix this with this. This is the glue that you want to use. The only problem with the silver, it's not fluorescent. I have the lime green. Let me get the other rod real quick. This one is the rod I had yesterday. This is the new design, the diamond. This has orange, silver, has the highest reflection. Then you go down to the lime. This one has like almost half of that one. Okay, listen, half. And you saw these last night, and this has even half of this one. So I'm thinking about ordering more lime, and I'm gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna wrap it with the orange here. I'm sorry, with the yellow here, and then the orange here. It's gonna be an accent. You can see this one I had last night. Absolutely love this wrapping. It looked absolutely amazing last night. All right, I'm sure I missed a bunch of stuff. Sometimes when I just go back and read, I just get caught off track. Thanks for the tips, Chunky. With Scotch, well, if Scotch tapes works for you, leave it. But I have my stuff at home inside my house, so all you need is just one little dab. You open this up, you put a dot, and with this tip you work it up and down. Okay, and you're gonna find out how much you need on there. Sorry, I'll go back and read that here in a second, Jesse. And then you get blue tape or delicate surface tape. This is automotive tape, and it's not wide enough. And then you just get a piece, usually around this big, around that big, and then after you just go round and round and round, and you just let it sit there. If you can let it sit there for 5 or 6 hours, even better. Don't take that tape off until it completely. It will get air in there to dry the glue. It will. If you can leave it overnight, you're golden. And then you'll realize that you didn't put enough glue, you put too much, and then for the next rod, you'll go learning. I've been doing it for years, and I still haven't got it. All right, let me go back to what Jesse puts on the Dan Chunky. You that all the rods in real wish they are. No ice in the water. I hear you, and I didn't even show you the reels. I did not show you the reels. Let me see. What do we got here? We do have a reel here. What do we got here? This is an Okuma Avenger. If is the word of y'all a word? Is y'all? This is Okuma Avenger. This is one, I believe. This is the one that Chad and Mrs. D, they sent me a pair, like, I can't remember, 2 or 3 years ago. This, I'll be honest, has to be probably the smoothest reel I've ever owned. Extremely smooth. I mean, I haven't oiled it up lately. This has the bait runner, and you're gonna say, why don't you use this anymore? The main thing is that the bail here, when you open it like that, and I would cast from the bank, and I have this problem from many. Hey Chunky, how many rods do you have? I don't know, 20, 30. I have no idea. We showed some of them. You can see some of them are stacked there, some there, and I have a shower more stacked over there. So when I would cast really hard, it would trip, and sometimes my line would go flying off. My rig, you lose a $10, $15 rig, and I never used the bait casting aspect. I never did. And here's the thing: it's listen to this drag. It has no sound. You hear that? Well, now it kicked in. But anyways, it just doesn't have enough ping to it. But great reel. So what I did now that you see me working, I purchased some that just don't have the bait runner no more. I eliminated this. The reel's lighter, and it's working just fine. Tackle Bandit had a great discount during Black Friday, and I picked up 4 of them. So I got 4 of this style without the bait runner. Oh, sorry guys, I am missing a lot of stuff, but y'all every time I stop and read something, we can talk about 2 Baitcasters, and I'll give you my honest opinion. Oh, all right. I have 7 of those from 20 to 80. That one there, great stuff, amazing stuff. You caught a fish on all those rods. Have I caught a fish on every single rod? I would have to say yes. The only one that has not caught a rod yet, it's my newer rods. You see this one? I have 2 of these. You saw me use these last night. I used this one, and the one that's laying right there. And I even have more rods. That's my shed. You see that I have more rods laying over there. Y'all see that? Those are my bigger rods. Everything has caught a rod except one of. I don't know if it's that one there, that one, or this one. I caught one late last night. But yeah, pretty much every single rod. Every single rod. If you want to see how messy y'all like, Chunky, this wall looks awesome. I'm gonna show you. This is how Chunky is. Chunky will always keep it real. This is where my employees come and wash rollers and their stuff right here. And then there's another rod right there. There's my Airbus. That's a 9-foot Airbus rod right there. You're like, damn, Chunky, you went from a nice wall to Chunky. I mean, they're washing rollers. You know, that's what we do. We paint. I mean, we haven't worked in several months. Wintertime is tough here. And then one of my employees busted his ACL completely. He's going to have surgery this Friday. So he's my main employee. And we're probably not going to be employed for another couple of months. I don't know how fast he can come back, but he has surgery this Friday. All right, 2 more reels since I had them here in my hands. Is you see me? I have 4 of these. And are they good reels? They are. Are they great? They're just good. They're good. Okay. I think they're well overpriced, and someone told me that. Well overpriced. You know, these are Abu Garcia Catfish Pros. I think on their website, they're what do they cost? Like $230 a piece. They're up there in price. If you go with the Rocket or the C3, someone Mexicat Jeff from Mexicat told me that you get 1 extra bearing on a cheaper reel, and it's true. So anyways, casting distance, this $230. This one, I don't know how much you can get these for right now. These are just this is the 5,000, very, very small Abu Garcia. This is probably one of the first ones I started to use, and I think this one is probably smoother than this one. This one right here. This does not have a bait clicker. That's the only reason I decided to move up. It doesn't have that clicker. Does not have that clicker. Man, I use this thing to death, man. This thing was amazing. Oh, I love this thing. I just gotta oil it up. It is a Sweden made. Jesse always talks about, yeah, here we go. It is a Sweden made. I think it says Sweden or say Mexico. This, dude, my primos make it. It's in there. Anyways, great reel. I would not suggest going and spending the crazy money for one of these. I have 4 of them. They're all right. They're all right. I'm really trying to go to spinning from the bank. I think the line retrieval on these, it's ridiculously slow. I mean, you're there like this. I think you actually almost look weird in an ugly way, just like this, trying to bring that line back in. The retrieval's just terrible. Jesse's laughing at my primos down south. I had to Danny thinking everything interesting. Appreciate you, Jody, for being a new member. Thank you very much. Appreciate all y'all being here. 124 thumbs up for Studio Talk. Yes. I think we had 2 new members and $4 super chats. So I'm going to close this out. I believe maybe DMV went live. Hopefully he catches some fish. Now, someone help me out. Is he going to be using live white perch, or is he fishing for white perch? Hey, Chunky, did you get my email last night? Marks. For the winner? Were you the winner? Is that what? Yeah, you're the winner. You're the winner. Yes, I did. Thank you. Congratulations. I will get that board out soon. I never say I do things, but I should. I should be like instant. I love the CS600s more than the Abus. I have to look that up, Jesse. Text me that. I will remember the Lee's SC600s more than the Abus. The Luz, I got you. The Luz, okay. I'm just looking for a baitcaster that has a better line retrieval rate, and I believe those that follow Justin from Kayak Catfish, he does not like round reels, and even he's sponsored by Sumo. Sumo came out with the round reel, which is pretty much identical to an Abu, I'm sure. And he does not like it, and he's honest. I love people who are honest. That to me means more than anything. He just says the line retrieval's too slow. That's why he uses a bigger. Now he needs to use his finger going back and forth. I don't know if I could do that. I'll be honest. But anyways, we're always looking for different stuff. I hope I didn't talk anyone to spending more money. If you don't have it, don't do it, because I don't have it. I haven't bought anything. I know Airbus rods, which is I just showed you my 9-footer casting. They're gonna have the BOGO sale come on this Friday. Buy one get one free, and I'm really thinking about getting the spinning. How do you feel about the pin reel? Let me tell you, Eric Burnside. Yesterday, I had my pin battle 3. I had my pin battle 3, and those who watch me every second that I'm out there. Where is it here? Where's to kind of explain? Anyways, the bail came out of its hole, so that freaked me out. That freaked me out. But I do love the pin battle 3s. I don't know. It kind of worried me a little bit that happened. So what I'm trying to say is it's over there, and it's tied down. This part right here, this part came out, and is it made to come out, or is there a screw holding this in place, or is it just pressure tension that holds this in? Anyways, this is not the pin. Okay, it's over there. I think about getting one. The pin battle 3 are amazing. It's just I didn't like it that this bail came out. I did put it back in, and I did use it the rest of the night. Someone who isn't a mod? Try it. Yeah, Jody, we were going over that. I thought I had great news that anyone in chat could go directly to someone's link or their name, and it would say go to their page. You have to be blue if that's what you're saying. I thought it was something new, but you have to be blue to be in order to go to someone else's YouTube to see if you want to subscribe to them or not. If that's what you're referring to. Pursuit pin. It comes out. It's broken. Ah. Oh man, Chucky. Does that only work for mods? I believe it does. Only my pins. No, not working. How do you feel about pins? PC Fun. Do you like Chaos? The Chaos PC Fun. Let me tell you, I have heard a lot more positive reviews or people talking about it than negative. Now there is people that just completely do not like it, and they just won't say it. They just won't say it. And me, I will say it. That's just me. I have no problem saying something. I have no problem. That's why I have no sponsors yet. Chucky will never be sponsored. Ooh, man. There's just no way. There's no way Chunky will ever be sponsored. It's just, I've tried all my best to always talk great about Whisker Seeker, and I love Whisker Seeker. I really do love their rods. I believe, in my opinion, they have one of the best rods, catfishing rods, that I have put my hands on. I haven't touched many other brands, okay? But when it comes to fishing line, I'm talking about the line that I used several years back. I was very unhappy with it, but it could have been a bad batch. It really could. But anyways, I have 3 of those Chaos 60. Good things to say about that. There you go, Fishing and Freedom. They're great. As a matter of fact, I was just talking to someone over the phone yesterday, and he just doesn't like them. Chunky should be sponsored by. Yeah, that one's easy. That I could be sponsored by Snickers and Mountain Dew. I would never have a complaint. That's kind of where Chunky's at. Bobcat Outdoors. Good afternoon, Nelson. This is the best possible. You know what, Bobcat Outdoors? I just love to be honest. Or I'm just gonna say, look, how I feel right now, or how I felt that day. I'll try to remember to say that, and sometimes I just don't. It's like the brand that I had out yesterday. Someone asked me what reels did I have on 2 of my rods. This one right here. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. And as a matter of fact, I believe Haslife, I didn't see his video, was sent a couple of these. The Runkles. I think they're pretty neat, cool reels. I believe they have a great. I had them out yesterday because I just didn't want to tear apart my other. Listen to this ping. It has a phenomenal ping, and that to me, I can almost buy a reel just by the ping alone. They have sent me. Runkle has sent me a total of 6 reels, and the only issue that I had, I can't remember which one it was, is once again the bail. You open it, and I would cast so hard, bam, it would close on me. But these are so easy to toss. These Sumo 1.0s that I just finished wrapping with the diamond wrap. I didn't happen yesterday. It did not. So I'm back to using them again. I used them last night. We caught a fish on it. I wish they would make a slightly bigger reel. I think it needs to be bigger. But, you know, I wasn't happy at first, and I stopped using them for several months. But they're back out there, so I'm going to give them another shot. They did say, hey, Runkle did send me an email, say, hey, you know, we've sent you some of our reels. When will you do a review? I'm like, it might be best that I don't. It might be best we just leave it like that. But I'm giving it a second shot, another shot. I'm only on my second one. I turned it. Bobcat Outdoors, Mike Turner. All right, guys, we're gonna close it out. Oh, so someone give me an update. Hey, James and Elizabella, thanks for coming in. I just saw that. I'm really glad that y'all are using your YouTube to be in chat. I know that you prefer to show, or you could just put, you know, before you start putting a comment, Elizabella or James. But I think that y'all need to get your channel seen in chat instead of just, you know, James or Elizabella. I mean, just my opinion. Just my opinion, Chunky, because you're everywhere. You're everywhere. Chunky should be there we go. All right, guys, we're gonna close this show out. I think we're done. And I don't know. I had leftover bait, and I probably won't do nothing tomorrow. So hopefully we'll be on the bank if it's not extremely windy. I'll go out fishing when the kids are in school because I do have to take the kids right now to school and then pick them up. I do have to do that, but I do have a nice little window to be out there. I just don't want to be where it's, you know, the brutal wind we had yesterday. I mean, I just felt like I was windburned. My lips are extremely chapped. Chap. Good afternoon. Appreciate you coming in, Bobcat. Thank you very much. Real Beast, y'all are awesome and amazing. Every single one of y'all. John Murillo. Thank you, John Murillo. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Love every single one of y'all, guys. Y'all are awesome. Y'all make all this possible for me to have a good time out there. I try to do what I can with all the black lights and the whole setup. It takes a lot of effort to be out there, but I love doing it. I absolutely love it. Love it. All right, guys. See y'all later. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, fishing on the bank. If not, we'll do a live stream soon. Take care. Bye-bye.